So yesterday, it's very important that you lose this one, okay, and this one as well, because you have a wire running inside the tubing.
All right.
So it needs to, and if you haven't done it, and you unscrew this one, it's gonna come down really, really fast. So if you have a 4K up here, 40 kilos, I did it myself, it's really, that hurts.
I thought there was something wrong with my muscle power.
No. So yesterday we did some pack shots, and today we actually talked about doing interview situations. And when you're out on locations, now we're gonna build it up as I would prefer to build it up if it was on a location. That's means that we're going to boom the lamps, because we want the lamp coming from the inside, because we have the camera here. If these are the people being interviewed here with the table in the middle, we want the key light coming from here and the backlight coming from here, and then we'll do some kind of soft light from the middle. And we want it because we want to have the contrast side of the face going out towards the camera, because in that way you'll define how your face is looking. If you do it the opposite way, you will have this side facing the camera all light out, and you won't see any texture on your skin or reflection or anything. But if we need the lamps on the inside, we'll have a tripod or stand coming down in the picture for the person framing, the camera framing this person. So that's why we're gonna build a tube coming out here, and then we'll hang the fixture here, and then we'll take it up into the air. And by that we'll have a clean, nope, we won't have a clean, but we'll have a lot of fly cases, but no stand in the background.
So the cameras are shooting along this axis?
Sorry?
The cameras are shooting along.
Yeah, the camera here, there'll be a near shot here of the interviewer, vice versa for the guest, and then you'll have something here on a roller skate or whatever, going back and forth.
I'm just asking because if there are keynotes there,
Yeah.
won't that be in the shot if there's a camera pointing that way?
Yeah, but that's why we're gonna boom it. Yeah. So we're gonna lift it up out of the frame. But I'll show you. I'll build this side, and then you'll build the other side. Yeah. So we need 2 more wind-ups, and for that we need 2 persons. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Det så i AT, så bliver det til sidst. Sammen med
Nej, ikke lige nu. Om lidt nok.
Er vi der, så?
Skal du så lægge i?
Yep. Then we'll take 2 of these. That's a half coupler going into a 28 spigot. Goes into these ones. These ones. We'll take this one. So, then we'll place some sand on this one,
Okay.
just for any accidental. Okay. So now we have a boom arm we can put our fixtures on. Most often the boom arm is looking a bit differently.
Og der er ikke mange sense i.
Nej, jeg tror alt er ude i byen.
Ja.
Just to show you how a standard boom arm looks like, because this is a bit different what we're doing here. This is a kind of standard boom arm, but it's the difficulties with these ones are the load that they can carry is quite limited because this one is so small. So just putting a couple of kilos out here is really doing something massive with the. Therefore, it's more fun to build these. Yep. So, we need to connect these 2 tubes together. It's with an egg, pins, and R-clips, and it's conical, so I actually think it's this one is conical as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. And there's only a big hammer left to fix that one.
No.
So what happens when we put this one in? Bring your hammer. It's no good. Hvad siger du?
Nå, nu kan jeg stå og holde det til.
Yep. Ah, it's because it's been killed. And we need some power. Og vi plejer at have en sådan der, og en, hvis bare tager en mix, jeg tror faktisk bare en mixbox er mere end rigelig. Af de der 16'er der. Nej, nej.
Jeg har ikke selv tjekket om det sted.
Nej. Så er det troen, der holder det, ikke? Okay.
Er tv-klokser nede i stedet for?
Nej, det skal nok gå. Jeg vil lige prøve en gang. Ja, okay. Det er fint. Bare på den bagerste her.
Hvor er vi oppe? Den der?
Ja, nej, den her. For
Den der?
det er bare, den er kontra.
Ja, okay.
Og den her er neutral, ikke?
Jeg er ikke i overskud at køre hjem nu, for der skal køre lastbilen hjem med det, ikke?
Ja. Så læg det op, og der er Netflix deroppe, hvis der er. Ja. Jeg tror, min kode er der. Så
skal lave, skal jeg have single eller trefaset?
Får dem der.
Også det?
Ja. Der er lige et par superclams. Så, ja. Sådan nogle superclams. Vi skaffe nogle kabler også. Could go to the aisle with the cables. Get some 5 and 10 meters. The single phase for the lamps there. Cool. So these fixtures are way too big for this, but then we can actually play with some filters as well. Try to either dim them or empty the fixtures with some neutral density filters or soft filters, and we can see what the difference is. I think we should have that we're gonna do at the very end. We need the soft key here from the middle. We'll have to take a C-stand and maybe go with the Kino flow as we did the other days. And then we're gonna take out the filter from these.
Which color?
Warm. Yeah. Golden. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Maybe we should move over here and check if it's...
Shall we mark this one?
No, it's okay. Not that important. But hopefully it should be the same exposure here.
Looks exactly the same.
Yeah. This gives me a little bit of shadow here, out here, on the side here.
Yeah.
And that was what Erik was talking about yesterday, about having this geometry in the room, like it's a lamp sitting here between us. That you have a center of the picture with the light, as much as you have a center with the cameras that you put into the room. So instead of, if you had this fixture hanging out here, we would have, one person would have a no shadow here, and the other person would have it in another direction. And it really looks kind of crappy because it's not harmonic in any way. So it's about trying to the difficult things are to navigate in how this thing has to look. Because if I'm putting another chair here, we will have this person talking to this chair, but it will always also talk this in this direction, and having the light like here on a 3-point basis where the soft key is less, you'll need to do some exposure here when I'm talking in this direction, and that's why you'll bring in maybe another key light here, just to lift it when the person turns around and talk in this direction. I think what could be fun here is actually try to take the light down until the camera is close to breakdown. You know, take the light so much down and meet the ambient light that it's still the composition of what we have done here, but not more than without, you know, because the light here is so steep that I'll be black under my eyes because it's all the light is coming down vertical.
Yeah.
So we'll like to have this horizontal kind of angled light to count, but we'll try to bring it down so it's not that harsh to sit in. And we cannot dim it any more than this because now we are down at 60 or 50% on the dimmer, and that brings the temperature down to maybe 2600 Kelvin degrees. And if we take it even more down, it's going to be really orange light coming out of the fixtures. Mm-hmm. So I think we should try to take some ND filters or diffusion filters just to have a look, and I'll try help you with it because there's a lot of different ways to do it. But a thing like the neutral density free is taking one stop out, and the quarter white diffusion is doing the same. Actually, it's a little bit less than one stop. But if you take these, then we could try to discuss of what it does with the light. So first, maybe try go with the black filter there. This is taking too much light. We need a scissor. It's coming here. Prøv lige at finde nogle handsker, så folk ikke brænder fingrene.
Yeah. Do you put stickers on everything?
Huh? Sorry?
Do you put stickers on everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
No, we are.
territorial.
Oh, it's this business just thieves and people of the street.
No, it's the other thing.
Oh, it disappears. Ej, jeg snød.
Der havde man sat strøm i den, eller limbo i gakken.
Har vi et par handsker herinde? Har vi lidt handsker herinde?
Hvad skal du bruge?
Nogle handsker, så de ikke brænder fingrene.
Ja, han skal lige deroppe. Det er sådan der, hvor dunken hænger på.
Der.
because we can't dim it more with the dimmer because it gets too wet. And we just want to take it down and see how little we can do. One reason could be that if you look in the camera, the background is completely black. Even if you look at the setup, it looks like there's not much extra light there. But if you look at the camera, the whole background is absolutely black.
Ja, der er så meget på, ikke?
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah. And shouldn't this have a different?
I think, yeah, maybe we'll just switch off some of the tubes so we can play with that.
Oh ja,
But that doesn't take
vi
care
skal
of
have sådan nogle der.
Sorry?
that doesn't take care of softness, right?
No, it's not, but it's kind of soft anyway. But I think if you, because there's so little light in that it won't be coming through. So
That's good. That's enough. It's dirty, so it's more effective.
okay. So measuring here is we are nearly half in the light from it was 600, now it's down to 370, and on top of that we have the 170 coming up from which we can't do anything well. So actually it's a bit more than half, and what we didn't do anything about was the backlight here, which is now way too much because it's 520. So we need to take that down as well. Actually, you should, if I'm sitting here, actually you should be able to see it in the camera because now the backlight should be close to fire. Yeah. Hvad siger du?
Det skal jo slukkes for.
Ja, det skal der nemlig, ja. Du kan også prøve at tage en...
Var det et blændesvind, der røgnede af?
Ja, det er det her. Det er rigtigt.
Og ja, 2 rør ud af 5, det er også et blændesvind.
Det er også et blændesring, ja. Vi kan også prøve at tage en diff og komme på, så vi kan slagte den lidt.
This nice?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And then a metal clamp. Do you have metal? If you take one here. Cool. Like that. Minus 170, det er 200. 200. So now it's nearly half, and it's a bit more than half in this one. Now we should be able to take the aperture up,
Yeah.
and have more background to the image, and maybe it's even more nice to be sitting in than before.
Yeah.
And then, yet again, it should be the same if we take the 450. Prøv bare at holde den frem og tryk på siden derude. Hvad har du der?
24, 54.
Ja, 450?
Ja.
Ja. It's the same here. 450.
Det er lidt frem og tilbage.
Ja, det gør det. Du ser, jeg har 450 her. So this is a kind of balanced way to work your way up. Now we did it with this one, but actually you can do it with the camera. But the way to do it with the camera is that you have to switch off each fixture and then just work on the key light until you like the key light compared to the background. Yeah. Because in that way you'll just add that kind of fill which subtract the person from the background. And then you can go on the fill light here, which is something with it's much about your timbre as well. Do I like flat light, or do I need a contrasted light, or that's something which is always for discussion. Yeah. But the kind of the exposure is that's something needed just to do the lighting here. And as I look at you, I can see some of the difficulties that we have here is the angle of the key light. It's a bit steep, because I can see that you don't have any. You need the white dot in your eyes, and that's why I think we should lower the things maybe nearly 1 meter here on this one, and maybe I should be half a meter on this one. But man kan se, først når du kigger deroppe af, begynder det at komme til dit øje, ikke? Can I help you? And this one is...
Yeah.
Okay. Begge to løsner?
Ja.
Jeg tror sådan der.
Mm-hmm.
Ja. I'm gonna do the same here. Cool. when you loosen this one, you have a hand on the handle there, because if it's when it starts to run, you can't catch it.
Yeah.
Okay. But just bring it down. Yeah, give it a little bit more. Yep. So now we have to focus it again. So we have to bring the ladder around. Så laver vi en i HMI, ikke? Bagefter.
Ja, nice.
Kom en lille prik, ikke?
Jo.
Ja.
Det er rigtig
Det er ligesom... That is like witnessing that there's life,
Yeah,
you know?
he's alive. No.
Because that's... When you see, you know, a lot of real dark movies, you most oftenly have like a follow light on the camera, which is silked so much that it's only the eye reflecting. It doesn't emit light. The light stops at the start of the lamp, you know. But it's just to have this reflection, because if you, as a person, see a movie and you can see these small dots, you know where his eyes are focused. It's like, and it's a kind of geography as well as that's something that is so important.
Yes.
Yeah, so we need to focus the backlight here as well. It's not even close to.
Is it good?
Yeah, actually it is. Yeah.
But that's fine.
So maybe push a little bit on the lower barn door. The small low barn door. It's called a barn door. This on the fixture is called a barn door, and this is the lower one because it's hitting me in the back as well.
Okay.
So it's giving me a lot of backlight. So you have to look. What's your name?
Jens.
Jens. You have to look at Jens on where the light cuts. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice for me as well. And then this one needs to be tilted up, and that one has to be panned a bit and tilted up.
Do you have like a stick that you use for doing this? Or?
Yeah?
Yeah. It just looks like something can grip into these buttons.
Yeah, actually I have. I think we have one here.
Okay, but it's not. Well, that exists.
This is actually operated from the ground.
Okay.
Do you see it? What to do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just pan it a bit this way, the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, a bit more. Yeah, and then you tilt it up. Come, more. Up, up. Yeah, and then you just push a little bit on the lower barn door, on the small one, yeah. Stop. It's a bit too much. You have to open it again. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's a way to work with this kind of light. That we think what could be fun for you is actually if we take it all down now and then we'll switch it to HMI. And then for yourself actually to measure the way, and don't think about the background because it's going to be so much light here. So it's going to go into black, or maybe we could play with that if we have the time for it afterwards to bring it up. But if we take it all down, then I've been taking that 4 pieces of 200 watt lamps, which we can use.
Good.
Yep. So we need to change this one to a daylight.
Which is blue.
Which is blue, yeah. Yeah. Going here. Ja, rørene der. Du tager bare en blå, ikke? Er ikke det nemmeste?
Der skal ikke noget ved, man
Nej. Der er ikke. Ja, de er tæt på kogen, ikke? Skal jeg nok tage dem.
Plus, lad mig fortælle et eller andet om, at det ikke er godt at flyde.
Nej, det er i hvert fald ikke, mens de er glødende, vel? Fordi der... Men det er faktisk oftest pærerne går, mens når man har flyttet lampen, ikke? Fordi det er sådan blevet rystet lidt. De er pissevarme. Hvad?
Så de heller ikke varmere.
Nå, det er godt.
Nej, jeg er ikke blevet valgt. Nej, det skal jeg lige. Det må jeg lige ud over. Der kører jo nogle andre spil, så de ikke er.
Der var det jo altid, at det var mærkeligt en kerne af folk, der altid var der. Og Bjørns plads var Ole bare den teknisk kør, og det ham. Så det var næsten en ghost.
Har du mikrofon på dig?
Ja. Så I skal lige være lidt stille, hvis det er hemmeligt. Ellers er I boostet. Ja, nej, jeg skal have en pose.
Han blev altid vandt, Ole.
Hmm.
Det var faktisk sådan, at du var forventet. Ja, det var det. Og så spurgte jeg så Ole her i dag.
Noget at drikke her, hvis jeg har lyst til.
Det er godt. Jeg lige
Okay, tak.
Jens?
But I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
No sugar.
Jeg trykker ikke på knapperne.
Drink.
Oh, thank you.
Lys.
Pepsi.
Thanks.
I don't need a speaker. Go get one. Okay. Så husk, HMI-lamperne, de kan ikke køre på dæmpere. De kan kun køre på fast forsyning. Please remember that these HMI daylight lamps, they cannot run a dimmer. It's gonna burn out the dimmer.
Det kan godt være, den var højere op før.
Nå ja, jeg tror faktisk, jeg sluttede der faktisk. Den må godt, en blødelampe må godt være rigtig langt nede. Og kæft, mand, steger I hanekyllinger?
Ja, det er nemlig det, vi gør. Er du sulten?
Nej.
Nå. Okay. Jeg har lige fået et bud på den der 2 mm skærm fra Designs.
Ja.
Hvad vil du gætte på? En 192 gange 192?
Altså 100 centimeter?
Ja, nej, millimeter. Altså, nej, undskyld, centimeter selvfølgelig. Centimeter. I 1,875 inch.
Det koster $25.000 kvadratmeter.
Kvadratmeteren? Ja. Nu skal jeg lige tænke om, fordi det er jo cirka knap 3,5 kvadratmeter. Nå, så er det billigt. $44.000.
$44.000?
Vil de have. Og de tager den med til den 1. maj.
Tager de den med herover? Hele skærmen?
Nej.
Fedt, mand. Ud i skralderen med dem.
Nå, det var det.
Woo!
Skal jeg jo 2, skal du tænke på.
Nå, jamen, så får de den til halv pris.
Nå, okay.
Så tager vi til Las Vegas.
Nej, men det vil sige, at vi får faktisk chance for at teste.
Ja.
Hvilket jo egentlig er jo en gave.
Ja.
Skal du til Frankfurt også?
Ja.
Du er så også til Frankfurt?
Ja.
Jamen det er da fuldstændig forrygende. Jeg sidder lige og skriver med appsen.
Nå, men prøv sig jer dernede. Jeg skal nok løbe ned til dem.
Ja, hvad hedder det? Fordi Jurens reaktion på det der med den der 2,8, som vi ikke havde med, det var, at det sagde kunne måske have noget med.
Ja.
Og så det er jo fint.
Skrev Mofi der, eller? Hvem skrev det? Mofi, eller?
Ja,
hun skrev, at Absent kunne have noget med.
Absent muligvis havde noget, ikke?
Ja.
Så hvad hedder det? Så det er rigtig fint. Men de kan jo også, jeg ved ikke, om det sagde er der. Fordi så kører jeg jo, så det er de jo nok.
Ja. Jamen, prøv lige at gå ned i Chinatown og se, hvad der sker.
Ja, det vil være rigtig, rigtig godt. Ja. Hvad hedder det? Men nu beder jeg lige om, at de måske kommer en prisindikation også.
Noget at arbejde med.
Og arbejde på, ikke? Så. Og så har jeg jo tænkt på, og det er kun i nødsfald, kan man sige, at Danmark har jo Lennart.
Ja.
Vi har en forbindelse med dem. Vi kan formentlig ikke handle med dem udenom Danmark herhjemme.
Er det kinesisk også?
Ja, det er også kinesisk. Ja.
Prøv at skrive til dem. Jeg vil vædde på, at du kan.
Men du kan lige holde øje med dem dernede.
Ja, er det god kvalitet eller hvad?
Problemet er, at Lennart har fået en tjekkisk subdepartment.
Okay.
Og det var hende, jeg snakkede med ude på den danske
Monitor,
ja. Men det var ikke fordi, det var altså man kunne få lov til at kigge på det hele. Altså.
Ja.
Der var ikke noget der, man kom ikke bagved.
Prøv at skrive til dem.
Lennart har sådan et stiksystem, hvor man samler dem med hjælp af plader
imellem
dem.
Er det smart, eller?
Så længe det virker.
Ja, okay. Nå, så er hele lortet sidder i...
Ja, der sidder ikke,
der er ikke nogen stik i.
Der stikker ikke kabler ud på den måde, som ellers.
Ja.
Men altså, nu ved jeg jo ikke, altså det der er vigtigt, det er jo, hvor meget det slikker og alt det der teknik også.
Ja, lige nu.
Imponerende pitch. Det var en 1,9 gevis derude.
Ja.
Tror jeg nok. Ja, det er faktisk ikke. Men det bliver meget, ja.
Ja, men Unilumen, det er de der 25.000 per kvadratmeter for en 1,6, tror jeg det var.
Ja, men det er klart, at hvis du er nede i 1,6, der går jo stærkt.
Ja.
Det bliver jo hurtigt mange flere.
Ja, ja.
Altså...
Det er bare, man kan overskue pixelfejlen, ikke?
Problemet er, hvordan fanden man kommer ned mellem dioderne, ikke? Altså, det har jeg ingen anelse om.
Nej.
Altså, jeg er jo lige ved at tro, at man skal til at varme dem ud af ind, ikke?
Ja.
Det vil nok kræve en helt anden teknologi, end det vi har.
Ja, det skal man i hvert fald have med, ikke?
Det skal man. Alene det her, altså 1,8, det er jo fandme ikke meget heller, vel?
Nej.
Altså, jeg indrømmer med, jeg synes ikke springet fra 4,8 til 3,75 var så stort, som jeg havde frygtet det. Men det er altså, det går stærkt, når du kommer ned. Det gør satans. Men altså, ja, men lad os 25.000, siger du. Jamen det ville jo så have været næsten $100.000 for den julevinge. Altså jeg må indrømme, ikke fordi det kan sagtens være, at de kan levere noget godt. Det du skal i hvert fald tjekke, hvis du overvejer julevinge, det er, at de har en maske, der ikke er glat, ikke blank. Ja. Fordi jeg så en meget, meget flot 2,5 mm, der overhøste dem sidste gang, ikke? Der skal ikke have nogen tvivl, det så fandme godt ud med øjet i hvert fald. Ja. Men det, der overhovedet ikke fungerede, det var, at masken var blank. Ja. Og det vil sige, at du havde alle lysterfrøerne i bilen. Det ville være helvede at have til. Men om de ville være i stand til at lave en, der ikke var det, det går jeg ud fra. Men jeg ved ikke, hvorfor de ikke havde tænkt på det. Nej. Fordi... men det er da spændende. Det må du sikkert ellers kunne være. Der er sikkert meget af det slags nu.
Meget i møder hele dagen, så jeg må prøve lige at løbe en tur igennem og se. Ja.
Okay, jamen... jeg vil lige skrive til dem, at I er der.
Ja, gør det.
Og så kan vi give jer jeres telefonnummer.
Ja. Så går jeg ned og siger, ja, bare gør det. Ja, ja, men helt sikkert. I think you should take this one and change with because you have two suns on each.
Change with this?
Yeah, take this one and bring.
Okay.
What's the difference again?
Det er bare det her, det er en sun, og det andet er en Fresnel.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Den der er god.
Den der beholder vi. It's this one going now.
Det der net der for dem der.
Ja.
Hvad laver det?
Nettet?
Ja.
Det er faktisk, hvis glasset springer, så samler det lige glasskårene om. Så du kun får de små i øjnene. I take the super clamp. Thank you. Ja.
Det så ud til at være forspændigt til at kunne beskytte glasset mod.
Nå, jeg mod... ja, nej, det tror jeg nu heller ikke rigtigt, det gør. Nej. Det er for at samle
det er heller ikke gjort ret meget for at forhindre folk i at komme til at røre ved
Nej.
brændenalderne. I øvrigt vil det blive sindssygt varmt selv.
Ja.
Så det er sådan lidt...
Ja,
Hvad handler
why?
det om?
Ja.
Okay.
Just need to connect them. So we need to attach the barn door so we can control the light. Så vi lige smide barndårene på frisnellerne der og sådan.
Hvor ligger de?
Hvad?
Hvor var de?
De kan ligge nede i flightcasene der.
Okay. Nej.
Hvor I skal pille den her i. Sorry? Isn't there bundles in there? There's not enough? Okay. Yeah, try it, see. Actually, I think those are too big.
There is a size.
There is? Okay. Good.
Does it make a difference if it's broken a little like this?
If
Like,
it's what?
Like it should be straight, or it doesn't?
No, that doesn't matter that much. Because it's already doing this with the light. So if it's bending a little bit and that's coming more in that direction, it's not that, it doesn't matter that much. But it looks, of course, nicer if it's, yeah.
Det er lige det.
Lidt for lille er den. Er det fra en af kasserne?
Ja.
Ja, den er nok til sonden, så.
Ja, okay.
I think just let the cable comes down here. Or is this one or is the other one? Yeah.
I couldn't take it off.
Sorry?
It's not one of these latch release.
Ah, okay. I'll just have a look. Nu skal vi jo finde den sidste her. Prøv lige med den her. Ja. Take this one.
Hvad er det igen, du har sat ind på?
Det kan vi lige prøve at kigge på nu her, når det har fået lidt lys i.
Du har forklaret det en gang, men jeg kan ikke huske.
Ja, det er rigtigt.
Jeg husker, du har snakket om det.
Ja.
Jeg kan ikke huske, hvad du sagde.
Så er det ikke helt dårligt.
Det er en... jeg tror, vi skal lige flytte stolen en gang. Så skyder vi lige i jorden her. Ja. The lens which is in here is 20 degree by 45 degrees. And the cool thing about this type of light is that you have really much light coming through the lens because the glass is very thin. The parabol is really taking as much of all the light and putting out through the lens, where you have a lot of loss in the Fresnel here. But you can see here the light here is like a square. It's rectangular. We could put another one in. Take another one here. Let's take it. Den sorte. Let's take one of these. Actually, you can turn the light when it's in the barn door holder for 45 degrees. If it's not enough and it's cool enough, you can actually take the lens and adjust it as well. But it's very important that you can actually turn the light because it's not a square. So if you try to remember this size, that is like this by this, and when we put this one in, it is much more spotted. Now it's something with the filament where it's standing compared to something like that. So now we have more light coming into a smaller area. But I actually think that this one would be the right lens for what we're going to do, because it is filling an area with light much larger than is needed. But I think that we're going to need to empty the lamp from power to decrease how much light is hitting at the person, so we don't need to fill it as much. So that's why we go with a wider angle of lens instead of having a spotted lens on it, because then we're going to have to work with it afterwards with filters and so on.
Couldn't you just have no filter or no lens then? Wouldn't it spread it out even more?
If you don't have any, yeah, actually I can't remember what it does. Oh. It's very spotted, and you have this black dot in the middle, and that's what these are doing.
Yeah.
So, but that's actually how a beam fixture is working without the glass. And that's the dangerous thing with it as well, that you remove, or when you twist this knob down here, you're actually doing, it's getting so extremely hot in front of the lamp that you can actually put things on fire, not on 200 watt, but on the small moving light we have, where the arc is less than 2 millimeters. There's so extremely much power in that little point that, you know, 20-40 meters ahead of the fixture, things can catch fire. So
the moving heads, are they also 18 months?
yeah, it is. They are all the way up in 9,000 Kelvin degrees, because this extreme white blue light makes it more shiny than when you are beneath the 3,200. For the eye, it looks brighter than this a similar fixture would look like.
But how can you use 9,000 Kelvin?
Because most often you're putting color into it, really saturated color, like red and blue and green, and but if you try to navigate with CTO in the fixture, it looks really crappy. It's getting green, and it's.
The moving heads are essentially for effects. It's not so much for illumination, really.
Yeah, it's like all the beam fixtures are for effect lighting, and that's why they are so high in Kelvin. And then you have like 2 different bulbs that you are using. Either you're using like 6,000 Kelvin degrees, which you most often use for theater use, or as we do it for personal lighting as well. And then we have the other fixture, which is another bulb, which is up around 7,000 Kelvin degrees, which is more and less meant for show lighting as well. Yeah. So
you know when you use halogen, or we haven't heard about halogen at all?
Actually, we don't, because it's when you're using so much video screens and so on, it's all calibrated according to a phosphor plate, and that means that it's working. The best environment working is 6,000 Kelvin degrees, because then you have most colors, you have the largest grayscale, you have less banding and so on, because when you adjust your video screen to 3,200 Kelvin degrees, you're like taking out 70% of the brightness of the screen, and if you're looking on the blue channel, the red channel, and the green channel on the LEDs, which is emitting the picture in your LED screen, the blue channel will be operating on 10%. And on that 10%, it has to divide that 10% into a 34-bit scale. So that's, that's nearly no increments that you have within that 10%. And that gives you a lot of banding in the picture. And again, with LEDs, it's quite hard to... So when you slice it all up to 34 bits color, then maybe the first 10,000, 20,000 steps are beneath the level of the current needed to keep the LED alive. So you can take all these and just throw them away, and then you only have, like, it snaps on, snaps off, and that's what you give all the banding in a picture. So that's why you want to have, when you're in 6,000 Kelvin degrees, the blue are running at maybe 80 or 90%, but the green and red will be up there among it as well, and have a larger scale for your picture. So that's why we always do the big shows on 6,000 Kelvin degrees.
But still the CRI value could still be 100 for artificial lighting, like at 32 Kelvin?
Yeah. There's nothing compared to artificial lighting.
Okay.
That's the best ever.
Okay.
HMI is really crappy. You use a lot of time.
But wasn't that an argument for not using 3200 but going up to 6000, that you could also more efficiently use the blue area?
Yeah, the thing is that if you are down working on artificial and you have to operate your moving light in that color span of 3,200 Kelvin degrees, then you'll start adding the CTO wheel at 100%, and that gives you less than 40% of the output of the fixture. And then you have to add the color, and then you'll end up having like 2 or 3% coming out of your fixture. From putting 1200 watt through, you'll end up with a 100 watt bulb. But if you run in the whole studio in 6,000 Kelvin degrees, then you can actually throw out the CTO wheel, because you're not going to use it that much. Maybe you'll tint things a bit or something to warmth things up, but you'll have a much larger color span as well. Because things are, the purpose of building the fixture is for 6,000. So all the colors are produced in that field as well. So that's why a lot of people are moving away from, for broadcast studios and broadcasters, they're moving away from 3,200 Kelvin degrees. But actually, yeah, I like artificial light. I think it's the most beautiful light. And in my home, it's artificial as well. I don't want any LEDs or so on, because I really think it's crappy light.
Your night lamp is HMI?
No. No, but when this matted artificial bulb got illegal in Denmark, that you could only buy clear bulbs and so on, and that beyond 100 watt became illegal as well. I think we bought like 4 pallets of bulbs and just placed it here, and we've been selling it to all people, because people really like for Danish homes, we really like this warmth which is in the artificial. Because it's yeah, it is. It's cozy. It's nice for the skin. We're so pale white that we need all the help we can get. So yeah. But HMI is good for ENG and so on in a lot of, because when you take an artificial bulb and try to turn it into daylight, you really lose light. It's like, I think it's around 70% or something like that you lose. So that's the important thing of having or try to maneuver in that field. Why we're going to do this with the HMI now is because it's totally different from the first thing that we did, and for you it could be, it's more fun to actually measure it out yourself now. So switch off the lamp, switch on one lamp, measure it, and then try to work your way through with filters and so on. And so I think we should try to bring up the lights again. Right here. Yep, let's go. Det kan I øve på. So, lamp here on the inside is going for the key light. Next one is going for the backlight at this person. And then we have this one for the fill. And actually I think the best way to do things now is take the ladder, take the lamps, just point them directly into the, and then you just go one by one. Okay? I think I'm gonna need some black wrap for these as well. Du triller. Kommer tilbage igen. Det er en god dag at bakke ind i porten.
En gang i natten, ja.
Okay. Hvem tager Jon med på?
Han tager, hvad hedder Niklas?
Ja, super. Han er meget sød.
Ja.
Hvad er klokken? Den står der. De er trætte.
Hvad?
De er trætte.
Jeg får pakke altid højt, fordi jeg tænker, at det er så det i morgen tidligt, så vi kun er i 48 og flyersen.
Okay.
Så tænker jeg, det kunne lige så godt.
Ja, ja.
Meningen var, at vi skulle plukke
Hvor skal de hen?
det skal til Fredensborg.
Nå, okay, der er en oppe i morgen, eller hvad?
Ja. Det var meningen, at vi skulle plukke det fra lastbilen i morgen tidligt.
Okay.
Og nemmere, jeg pakkede det nu.
Ja, ja.
Så kun er 48, de skal plukke i morgen.
Ja, ja, ja.
Tidligt.
Super.
Jo, det skal vi også lige op og lave op i Fredensborg.
Er det for DR, eller?
Det er også for TV2.
Det er også for TV2. Nå.
Det er også Holst.
Ja. Nå, det er godt.
Der bliver kørt nogle...
Er nogle ekstra ture?
Men han kører helt vildt. Der er meget, han får lavet, synes jeg, til det her bold, eller til det her, til den her første Holst. Så er den i Christiansborg, og så var han i Aarhus, ikke? Og nu er han til Fredensborg i morgen.
Ja. Det er også det er skørt, ikke?
Jeg har lovet dernede og teltene og repareret lige op til der. Han har gået helt op til det telt, og bare vinden stod bare lige igennem det.
Ja, rigtigt.
Lynlåsen er sådan revet op på bagsiden, fordi jeg var åben på forsiden.
Nå?
Så jeg er lige omme i blandt...
Nå, Brumberg
og reparere den der lynlås. Så den ene, der kørte mig ned. Så kørte lynlåsen bare, jeg stod den der i hånden. Nu er jeg så lukket.
Ola har stadigvæk også.
Ja. Er du på vej ud af døren, Knud?
Ja, vi henter bare lige noget mad her.
Nå, okay.
Skal vi lave sådan 2 til, eller skal vi bare lade dem være som optional? Dem som Ole lavede. Jeg har ikke brugt dem endnu.
Nå. Ja, jeg tror bare, de skal være optional.
Skal vi bare have som 2 og så optional? Så næsten en dag.
Ja.
Fedt, så laver vi 2 til.
Hvad er det?
Jeg vil ikke få ud til fejren.
Sorry? Det er dig? Oh, okay.
But it's enough to just measure it here?
No. You take the first fixture in, and then one person is measuring here.
Yeah.
And then we'll switch to this one.
But the other one doesn't really want to turn on.
Sorry?
The other one doesn't really want to turn on anymore.
Yeah, we will.
It will eventually.
Yeah, as a backlight. So one goes for the key light,
I
and one.
mean, when I try to turn it on, it does a buzzing sound and then
That's because it's hot.
overheating.
Yeah.
Do you have any of these neck tag strips that say Lightcom?
If we have? No.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But we don't have we only have working clothes. Don't have any key hangers. Actually.
Up your PR game.
Ja.
Kan det passe, der står 3400?
Det kan det snilt. Det ser sådan ud i hvert fald, vil jeg sige. Okay, then for start, you'll cut the light so you only hit the person there. And it's like a tool, you don't need to be that, just on the barn doors. Yeah. And if I were you, I would take the, I'll show you, then you can do it yourself on the other one. First of all, then always do this with a ladder.
Okay.
Because if you're like this and you're running down, it's gonna do like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So take the barn door here, because eye lamps are really crappy on the barn doors. You can see it's quite hard to control the light. You see here how many shadows there's coming.
Yeah.
So go like this and this. And you can see the other thing with eye barn doors, which is quite annoying as well, is that you cannot cut the light as much as you like.
Yeah.
So you need to use some black wrap, which is this one. Do like this. Then you attach it to the barn door here. You can see.
Prøv at sætte den. Det er bedre at sætte.
I need to see what he was doing.
Your friend?
Yeah. It is.
And then we can remove the light here. You can see it was all spotted up. So that's why there was so much light here. If you see the nut here on the back, you can see how much the light is increasing now.
Yeah.
Compared to...
It is smoking.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that water bottle?
Sorry?
Where's the water bottle?
I don't know.
For him?
For him, yeah, yeah. Okay, could you measure again? Kunne tage en ny måling? Igen. Ja. You give me a... Yeah. Just the same one.
740 kan det passe?
740, det ser sgu meget rigtigt ud. So we went from 3,400 lux to 740 just by flooding the fixture. And it actually gave us more control of the light as well. So if you use the same tools on the next fixture, then I'll be cutting some black wrap for you. Sorry?
What's the ideal angle?
The ideal angle for key lighting is around 35 degrees, 30 to 35 degrees.
Which one is which?
Sorry? This one is key and this one is backlight.
Yeah.
And this one we need to tilt up and cover here. We don't want the light to go from here and to the other person. We need to separate the things so we can control how much backlight. Don't like heights?
Me?
No, hey.
It's,
Huh?
it's a mixed bag. I have that.
Prøv at måle en gang.
600.
600. Then you need to spot it a bit on the back.
640.
Oh. You have to go slower, yeah.
Yeah.
Try again.
$970. 900. 840. 8.
So it was 760.
740.
And now it's
8. 740.
Yeah, cool. Then I can sit here. Oh, yeah. Then you just need to cut the light here. Yeah. In. sådan noget aluminium malet sort.
Jamen, jeg sidder og overvejer, hvilke små ting jeg skal slå dem oven i hovedet med, at vi bliver nødt til at...
No, yeah.
Vi bliver for eksempel nødt til at have en rude.
Yeah, I think it feels nice, but it's... Prøv at måle igen. Jeg tror, du har tabt en del lys.
700.
Nå, det var nok ikke så galt. 740? Okay, cool. Det var fordi jeg sad i lyset. Yeah, then we need to work on the backlight, and the backlight needs to be aiming at here. So that's the next fixture. Yeah. As you can see, you are actually now hitting me with, if you look at the floor,
Yeah.
I have two shadows, which means that the first one you need to cut even more in the bottom. Yeah, like you're doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to move the black wrap further in,
Yeah.
so the light will. Yeah. Very good. And now you need to flood the Fresnel, you need to flood. Yeah, can do more. 840. That's as much as,
Yeah.
okay. Then we need to filter it.
Okay.
But let's move on to the next one. And then we also have the same difficulties with the black wrap. I wasn't seeing that it was spilling on Jens.
Yeah.
So. Can I show you? A little bit down, like that. Then I'll just roll over here. And it looks like you only have one shadow. Er det ikke rigtigt, Jens?
Her begynder der at blive til 2, ikke?
Jo, men det gør ikke så meget. Det er mest dit.
Kommer der herop, og så er der skyggen derfra.
Ja. That's good. Det kan vi arbejde med. Ja. Det skal vi lige måle. Det baglys der. Der er 1000 eller mere.
1800.
1800. Okay.
1800.
1800. Could you try on my key light just to put your hand in front of the fixture and just blank it? Yeah, and then take it off again. Yeah. Okay. Ej, det burde være væk. Okay. So, could you flood it more?
This one?
No, the other one.
No, it's at the...
It's as flooded as it get.
Yeah.
Then we could try dim it on the ballast, and then we have to filter the rest of the way. because I have around 800 here now, and we have to have the backlight down at around 500 lux. So we have, if we can dim it to 1000, then we can use an ND3 to halven the light. So try to find the one which go. It's this one. Yeah. So if you try measure again, Jens. 840, and bring it up to 1000. Prøv at måle igen.
740.
740?
Yeah. But I can't see what I'm shooting at.
No, but it looks right.
840. 900. 1000.
Okay. Then you'll be taking some ND3, or we could take some soft filter instead. That would be a quarter watt diffusion. That would be here. Christianshavn. Ah, her er den sidste. Barndom. Excuse me. Hey Jonas. Nå for helvede mand, ja, det gør jeg da også nu, lige når du siger det. Er det noget du er glad for eller hvad? Nå, du har lavet den? Nå. Okay. Ja, ja. Nå ja, men det haster sgu egentlig ikke. Jeg tænkte på, at en af rødderne ude omkring Lightcom i Christianshhavn på noget tidspunkt. Jamen, jeg rejser i morgen tidlig klokken 5 om morgenen til Tyskland. Nå, ja, det vil være dumt. Men skal vi ikke bare ringe ved lidt senere, så finder jeg lige ud af noget også. Ja, lige netop. Du kan bare aftale, at jeg er hjemme og tage imod, jo. Ikke? Det kan du tro, det gør jeg lige. Det er godt, du. Yep, hej. Hey, it's Rasmus. Hey. No problem. don't know. Yeah, okay. Sorry? Yeah, okay. Are you calling from Amco or? PRG, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Are you in an urgency or? Okay, cool. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. 450 now. Maybe a little.
450.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, it's 10%. It doesn't matter that much, 10%. Like 20, 25%, that's gonna count something. But 10% is you can work with that plus minus.
Yeah.
So that's it's okay. It's around where we want to end it up, you know. The thing now is that maybe I receive some of the light as well because of the diffusion here. So if I measure here again, I'm actually receiving absolutely nothing. So it's still 740 here. And the backlight is 640.
That should be dimmed as well.
Yeah, I think the light is actually out here. Yeah, that's 3600. That one is not focused.
Okay.
So it's there. It's lying there.
But your chair is not at the marks.
I'm not at the marks.
Now it's better. Yeah. Better.
Yeah. It's way over.
So I need to.
You just need to pan it. It's still out here somewhere.
Okay.
To bring it in here. Still there somewhere. You need to pan it more that direction. Yeah. 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 And then you need to flood it. Maybe you can read it yourself. 1600.
Okay.
Flood it all the way down to 1000, maybe, if you can do that.
It's at maximum.
Okay, and then we try to dim it on the ballast.
Okay.
I don't know which one it is.
This one?
1300.
It's the same.
No?
Nej, det er stadig det samme. Prøv den anden. Ja. Little bit more. Yeah. And then you put the quarter white diffusion on.
I'll think it.
Okay.
Then we're gonna work on that one. Der er Knud kørt på bodega. Det er et spotmeter. Er du god til at bruge det?
Det ved jeg ikke.
Jeg kan ikke finde ud af at bruge det faktisk. Men man gør det, at jeg tror faktisk også, det er gået i stykker på den her, og man drejer den her over her. Og hvis man så kører i blender, så kan du kigge på... du ser, der er et blændetal inde i.
Okay.
Hvis du kigger derind i gennem der. Så ved jeg ikke, hvilken ISO det står til på... Nej, hvad fanden stod der? Stod der ikke CD forresten?
Jeg synes, jeg får nogle kandeler.
Ja, kandeler, ja. Ja, det er rigtigt. Ja. Det er rigtigt.
Det kan jeg ikke lige regne om i hovedet.
Det er gange 8, eller nej, 9,8 eller andet. 9,86 eller sådan noget lignende. Så du plejer at sige 1 til 10, ikke? For at gøre det lidt nemmere. Yeah, then we need to work on the, I think that's okay. It should be. It's not. You could maybe open the barn doors. The small ones. So you take the filter off. Oh, it's me measuring. Sorry. Maybe it was okay. Yeah. It was okay. It was because I had the spot meter on. Så som det sidste, så skal vi prøve at få 450 ud af den der også. Eller et sted mellem 200 og 450. Altså det er sådan en balance ting, selv kan... Lige nu er der 160. Så der kunne man godt tillade sig at... Måske godt tillade sig at slukke et enkelt rør.
Enkelrør for?
Ja.
Kan man gøre det med lys på?
Ja. Det tager bare at slukke ned på kontakten.
Nå ja.
Så det...
Så det gør det rundt.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Det var det.
Det var den. So now we should maybe just take there's something with the color temperature, right? Hvad?
Lys i alle fire?
Nå, jo, du har bare slået den ned til 2 fod. Det var et godt træk. Det gjorde jobbet. Så er det lige meget, hvordan man kommer frem til det, ikke?
Whatever works.
Ja. Is the white balance? Yeah. Maybe I should go find something white. Yeah. Should I hold it here?
Er det varmt på siden?
Ja.
Det var altså også lige blevet dæmpet til noget, der ligner en femtedel. Ikke?
Ja.
I forhold til, hvad jeg først fik i hovedet.
Jeg var det første, ja. Yeah. Cool. You try move it to the other side and check if your exposure is exactly the same.
Yeah, it's what's that?
I think it's running on power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to move it all.
Yeah. Okay, you
Lit.
Yeah. So it's the same exposure.
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks right.
Okay. And what about the angle of the light? Is it too steep or?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah. Well, the light.
Yeah. The key light.
The key light.
Yeah,
for
we
you.
have to lower it. Yeah, and for Jens as
It
well.
was too steep with the other lamps when they were up there.
Yeah.
So it's probably too steep
No.
with these lamps up there.
Yeah.
It's the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Just lower it then? No? Or doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Just concluding that actually, checking these things when you see the picture is, do you have black shadows? And that depends on how the face are, because there are many people who have the eye very inside the face, where it has to go absolutely horizontal in, or you have to put a small bounce underneath just to lighten it a bit up. So it's just look at the face and try to navigate on what the angle should be. But around 30 degrees for the key light, 35 degree for key light is a good.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
This thing has been recording for 2 hours.
Sorry?
This thing has been recording for 2 hours.
Yeah. It's gonna be the longest, most boring program.
You have the sleeping channel.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
And the toilet channel?
The what?
It's this other one, like one where they're sleeping, and the other one is like corridors and toilets.
Ah, yeah, Ultra and Ramachan. Actually, the Ramachan, because I have 2 small children, and it's quite cool, because when they wake up at night time, you can take them in and say, hey, all the guys that you like seeing on television, they're sleeping. It's like, okay. So it works. But sometimes it's actually the best thing shown on television.
How does Dior have money to broadcast stuff like that?
No, it's for free. It's in the air, And the people who they service is actually hopefully sleeping. So.
Channel is open anyway.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And they only need to produce that once.
Yeah.
Are they giving the same thing every night? I guess so.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that much.
Yeah,
No. On Wednesday, it's. No. Actually, I think we should cut for a break. I think Knud will be back in a minute. We'll go. I think there's coffee up there. I'll go make some.
Yeah.
And you need more to drink. I'll go into the car and get some.
Should we turn these off in the meantime?
Yeah, let's do so.
They can burn outside.
Huh?
These, lamps. They can burn.
Yeah,
So
they can burn for hours. Yeah. But the bulb has like 200 hours. of burning time, then it's gonna go into
Fade.
it's gonna fade and then it's gonna be greenish or magenta. So it's like
There's one we can cut.
There's more water and stuff here.
yeah. Go get some Pepsi. This seemed popular. Okay, yeah. I'll go to the car.